Howdy, howdy. Welcome to Yakventures. If this is your first time finding the channel, I just want to welcome you. It's a kayak fishing channel. We do all kinds of fishing. Do a little bit of commercial fishing, and I put some of that on too. But right now, it's Friday night. It is 8 o'clock. The sun has gone down. It will be dark in probably 15 minutes. We're supposed to be getting an inch of snow when we wake up. And we're out here in the middle of Wickiup Reservoir. Got about a mile pedal that way back to the camp. It's been a brutal fishing trip. I've been brutally humbled. I used to Kokanee fish like crazy. Me and my boys, they would probably like 8, 9, 10, you know, those kind of years. We'd come out here with the old drift boat and just pretty much for a sail, we'd hammer the Kokanee. I haven't picked up the Kokanee rod or the Kokanee gear in about 10, 12 years. Looks like I'm gonna have to relearn it. But I do think this storm that's coming in has shut the fishing down, because look on the graph. Yeah, lots of fish. So anyway, this is a fishing trip where we don't catch any fish. We got tomorrow to still try after we shovel the snow off the kayaks. So anyhow, I'm gonna roll you right on into the beginning of the video, but if you are scrolling through the video to try to figure out how to catch Kokanee and Wickiup, just keep scrolling. But if you like adventure, you like some humor, just sit back and grab some popcorn. I'm gonna pedal on into the shore, watch the sun go down over the Cascades, and just thank the Lord for another beautiful day. Well, we got here. It took us a 3-hour drive. Wasn't too bad. Lake is glass. We're going to put the tent right here. Plenty of firewood to cook some fish on tonight. Anyway, we're at Wickiup Reservoir. Primitive camping at its finest. Once we get camp all set up, I'll kind of go over some of the tackle that we're going to use. And we're going to get out there in the kayaks and give her a go this evening when the sun gets nice and low. Skeeters are out. Did you see my YouTube short I did on it?
I did.
We're just 1 minute closer to catching our first Wickiup Kokanee. Alright, we just got to Wickiup. We got the tent put up. Camp kind of made real quick like. We're just going to rig some tackle and get out there and do the fish the evening bite. So We're going to put on various dodgers and hoochies or kind of trolling tackle. So I'll switch it to the chest mounted view so you can kind of watch and see. But looks like Brian's already got it going with you got a slip sinker going to be going on here possibly.
Yeah, prepared for one anyway.
Got ya. Okay. Alrighty, we just got here. We've got tomorrow all day to fish and all day Saturday to fish. So I bet you we camped probably the furthest away from where the fish are at, but that's okay. So we're gonna start out first off with a flasher. I don't know what color I want yet, but I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh, not that one.
I want to show you Brian's setup, dude. Look at this. Look at that guy right there. And where's your hoochie at? What do you got for a hoochie? Okay. See. Right there. I heard one. There's lots of stumps in this lake, so be careful. All right, I took about a foot, a little more than a foot, but of 40-pound Maxima. This is going to go from the bead chain swivel to the flasher. Good stiff mono. All right, so there's my sectional leader, 40-pound. We're going to tie on a dual lock. That way I can switch out the flashers at will and fairly easy. There we go. Bead chain, dual lock. There's my flasher, bead chain. Now we get to tie on the lure of our choice. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Haven't used this tackle box in like 12, 15 years. Kind of like that one. Or that one.
Kevin?
Alright, we're going to go with this pink hoochie right here. The leader is really short, like, well, 9 inches, 8 to 9 inches there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good evening. The old Knarr. Gnarly, gnarly, gnarly.
That's all we do anymore too. We can catch ocean fish.
Wow, you guys, this is so amazing. That's the Three Sisters right there. My wife and I, we climbed that South Sister Oh, we just had a fish jump right there. All right, let's see where we're at. We're on Wickiup. Oh, I hear music. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, I want to welcome you to Yakventures. This is going to be a real special episode. We're after Kokanee. I'm going to call this Kokanee Camp 2025. Last weekend we went to Odell Lake, caught a nice Mackinaw out of this kayak. And previous to that, I took it out on the ocean on a sloppy day. And woohoo! I got seasick, I'll be honest with you. But I want to show you something. Today is flat. It's a Thursday. We're going to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and go home Sunday. So it might take us a day to figure these fish out, but we are going to get after it. All right, let's take this goofy hat off, her hood. This hat here is for Robbie. If you've seen my tuna fishing video, I'll put it right there. You can watch that. Kind of dedicated to my buddy Robbie. Yeah, so like I said, we're on Wickiup Reservoir. There's a series of lakes real close together here. We got Wickiup Reservoir, Crane Prairie, Davis, and if you go back down the highway, my first and foremost favorite was Crescent Lake. And then just down the highway from there is Odell Lake. And they all have, I don't think they all have kokanee. I'm not sure if Davis has kokanee, but this lake has kokanee. It's known for big kokanee. We're hoping that we can put a 18 to 20 incher in the yak in the few days that we're going to be here. So I finally cleared all the willow bushes. I'm going to let out my line. Stay tuned. We're going to tip it with a couple maggots. Ouch. There's a safety seal on there. That means it's okay. You can eat them now if they haven't been messed with. Ha. Whoops, there went one. Dude, I just heard one jump. You talking to your girlfriend over there? Brian's got a phone call. He's been on it for 20 minutes. Don't you know there's fish to catch? Oh, I know it's the ferry rod, folks. I got all kinds. Oh, dude, check this out in the water. Oh, man, all kinds of sexy going on there. Look at that. Woohoo! Okay, how about that? Look at that. All right, let's get on it. Thump, 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 thump. Bunch of trout right here coming to the top. All right, so when I'm using my ferry rod, I just get the drag real loose, and as I'm letting the line out, I just do this. If you open up that bell and just free spool, you could get one heck of a tangle, and you could be trolling for a long time not being effective. So just let it out like this. When you get to your desired length, tighten the drag back up a little bit. Can't believe how peaceful it is out here. This might be the calmest water I've ever been on in a kayak. But all I can hear is just constantly fish jumping, coming up, slurping or splashing or whatever. Definitely some fish feeding on the surface. We'll see if we can't get a fish to jump on camera and make the noise, this big splash. I literally can see the trout's back come out of the water and just sip the bug off the surface of the water. It's like glass. He came up twice and ate a couple bugs. Wow. It's amazing. Beautiful. As soon as I turned the camera off, one jumped, came right up there and sipped a bug off. Sipped a bug off. I'm gonna have to switch. I don't want to just start switching lures. These kokanee kind of have like a time frame where they bite. They have a bite window. That's the word, bite window. You know, and it's gonna happen. So I'm actually just enjoying just the peacefulness, watching the fish jump, listening to the dogs bark, and there's a boat on my port side about a quarter-mile away playing a little country music. It's actually not too annoying. It's actually kind of nice. Oh yeah, the bugs just, or the trout just bloop. Oh, bloop, there's one, bloop. Should have brought the fly rod.
Yellow?
How many?
None yet.
Isn't it amazing all these fish jumping around us?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing.
Not catching anything?
yeah. But I mean, it's like brown trout. I see the spots on them and everything. Some of them.
Oh, okay.
You know, they're coming up and getting these bugs that are on the water.
Yeah.
Wrong day to be a bug on the water. It's way too flat.
Yeah.
Well,
there sure is a lot of them.
yeah, there's a lot of fish out here, man. Oh, I'm ready to start switching, but I know there's like a bite window, so I'll just be patient. All right.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if I shouldn't have a longer leader between my swivel and my spinner.
Yeah, maybe.
Or flasher.
Flasher? Oh. I don't know. I'm ready to switch to like maybe a spinner or a spoon behind my flasher.
Yeah.
So, if you figure out anything, let me know and I'll do the same.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
I think we're going to try one of these cute little things. Right there. Can't even believe this is the same spot. 10 minutes ago it was flat. Now it's blowing. This might help the fishing. Pretty dang peaceful. Have you marked any more kokanee?
No.
I think we're in the desert right here. Well, it's the end of the first evening. It's Thursday. I decided to switch over and to a plug and troll a plug back. Maybe I can pick up a brown trout. But yeah, we haven't figured nothing out yet. So maybe it's a morning bite, maybe it's not an evening bite, I don't know. Or maybe we are just completely clueless. But you know what? I'm out here, I'm fishing. It's about the most beautiful scenery I've seen in a long time. I don't think it can get much better except for catching some fish. So we'll see y'all in the morning. Dude, these jalapeno poppers are the bomb. Don't call it jet boil for nothing, dude. Oh, baby. We are living right. Good morning, sunshine.
Morning.
Can you say big brown trout real fast? Or lemon of kokanee? Oh, look at that beautiful reservoir. Put this in the cup holder that it didn't come with a kayak. That's crazy. Should have brought my battery inside last night, man.
Yeah.
That was very smart. You better come on, you little Garmin. Oh, we got power.
You didn't run it for very long yesterday.
No, I didn't run it very long at all. I think we'll put the speaker right here, dude. Am I gonna be one of those annoying people that has music on the lake? Maybe. All right. If you start catching them, you better call me into the fish. It's gonna be gnarly out there. Oh, easy, girl. Ugh. Yeah, fairly stable, right on. Cold. There's my partner out there, fishing partner, chilling. All right, prepare for lift off. We'll go half cock there, whatever, I don't know what it's called. Oh, we're rubbing ground. We won't do that. We'll get a little help from Hobie here. See ya, sucker. Got some guardian lights coming, buddy. I'm gonna be lit up like a Christmas tree. Ugh. Good morning, you all. Slept pretty chipper there in the tent. We're hitting the lake at first light. Excuse me, reservoir. Look at the smoke coming off the water there. So once we clear these willows, I'm going to start by trolling a stick bait for a brown till we get out to where I'm starting to mark some kokanee. Right now, all I can think about is tying on a black and blue jig and flipping every one of these willow bushes. I don't think there's bass in here, but it's got me thinking about it. Wow, 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 wow. This thing moves. The time is 5:37 a.m. I've got a hot cup of coffee waiting for me. Here we go. Did all the rod rigging last night. That was pretty productive afternoon as far as fishing. Figured out what they didn't want to eat, so eliminated a portion of the tackle right there. Your glass can either be half full or half empty. The view here is worth everything. It's an amazing place. And engage. Ooh, folks, we are fishing. We are fishing. I'll turn this camera back on when we get a bite. What does it look like? I forgot. Forgot my life jacket, dude. That's how excited I am, I guess. Yeah, forgot my life jacket. You won't be cold. The pedaling will keep you warm. Woo! You got the eggs and bacon cooked yet?
Oh no.
Huh. All right, round two. Forgot my life jacket. I got out past the willows. Let this plug out. It promptly got snagged on the bottom. Then I realized, oh, I should put my phone on my tether. And then I realized I didn't have my life jacket on. So somebody in this kayak's a little bit excited this morning. Let's try this again. Wow. Woo-hoo. Oh, look at that sun. "2017. Hey Robbie, this is for you, buddy. I'm wearing your hat. If you can hear me, man. All right, that's enough of the music. I don't want to be that annoying boater on the water. We just want to catch some fish is all. I threw on the Dodger, the Seps Dodger. You can't troll as fast with that thing. It's got a kind of a harder thump. About ready to go back to that teardrop flasher so I can motate. Get a little closer to where I think the fish are. I don't know if they're in this shallow, but they could be. Only 12 feet of water, dude. I think we're gonna move towards the rising sun at about 4 miles an hour, or 3.5 to 4 in this Knarr. Try to get into the deeper part of the lake where those kokanee are coming up to feed at, possibly. Oh, this is a Glenn Wicks rod. For some of you old timers there, you probably remember him. He had that big barn full of fishing rods there right off of Cresswell, the Cresswell exit. And anyway, right before he went out of business, I went in there and snagged up a bunch of them. And this is one of his kokanee specials here, I think. Nice little short rod, but it's got plenty of limbo. Oh, we're gonna switch to this here. We can go a little faster with this type of Dodger, flasher, thingamajigger, dillywob, dillbob. Well, a little mid-morning update. It's 7:30 in the morning. I think I got one tap, and that's it. I've switched now from a Dodger and a hoochie to the teardrop flasher and a little spoon, and now I've got on, I know I'm not saying it right, but a little Apex, little pink, little like spinfish type lure. And there's a number of boats out here, and I haven't seen anybody hook up yet. Yeah, I've seen people rifling through their tackle and stuff. So the bite's just not happening yet. Whew. Yeah, my buddy Brian, he's not feeling very good. He's back at the tent. But oh, we just might have went over a school of kokanee. I'm not marking very many kokanee, but hey, there's a kayak in front of me. I'm going to turn you around here. Look at that. Yeah. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, man. Nothing yet, man. I've been out here since the crack of dawn.
No luck?
Are you getting some?
No, nothing.
Okay. I've been rifling through my tackle and stuff, so I haven't seen anybody catch anything, but it's bound to happen.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Yeah, you too, man. Yep. Boy, that looks good. Good action. Good thump, 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 thump. Just talked to a fisherman. He's got 2 bites, and yesterday he caught nothing. He thinks the water's too cold. He's marking 54 degrees, and I'm marking 52. Golly, man. Anyway, we're gonna go with this pretty thing, with this little morsel right there. That's the beauty of these clips, man. You can change, you can keep flipping, flopping till your heart's content. And if anybody's ever fished with me, they know I don't sit still very long with one thing. About ready to call my buddy Brian and say, hey, why don't you have breakfast ready for me? I like my eggs over easy, please. With a side order of flapjacks. Hey, you picked the right morning to have vertigo, dude. I've talked to a number of boats and nobody's catching anything or getting any bites.
Wow.
They said the water's too cold.
Huh.
I got 52 degrees. He had 54. I haven't seen a net come out. I've been rifling through tackle, so we'll give her a go, dude. We may be packing up and headed to Odell. It'll happen. Maybe this afternoon, maybe the water will warm up a touch. So,
yeah, it should with the sun out.
Anyway, I'll take my eggs over easy and a short stack of flapjacks.
I ain't bringing you flapjacks.
Alrighty. Oh, just checking in on you, bud. Oh, we're gonna take a little break, have a little shoreside lunch with some hot dogs. Then I'm gonna go back out with the jigging rod. There were some fish laying out there in 50, 60 feet of water. Round 2. Whew, all right, it's about 10:30 in the morning. Just fueled up on 3 hot dogs and some Cheetos. Gotta eat healthy, you know, especially at my age. But yeah, hey, so we're gonna go back out. I tied on a jig. There, I found some kokanee sucked right to the bottom. Anyway, I'm gonna drop that jig down, tipped with one of those Berkeley Gulp maggots, and just ever so subtly kind of twitch it and wait for that bite. I mean, this is a perfect day for that. Look at how glassy it is. There's should be able to stay on top of the school without getting blown off of them. So we just got to get back out there, Where I was finding them was in like 50, 60 feet of water. And for Wickiup, that's the deep part, I think. Haven't been down by the dam yet, but anyway, looks like most of the boats have pushed off the lake, thrown in the towel. Anyway, we are gonna give it another go. Full of enthusiasm and a little bit of calories in my stomach. Dude, these bushes be amazing trying to catch a bass with them. If I see a largemouth bass, I'm gonna be ruined. Well, let's stand up and check it out. Because we are in a Knarr. Look at that. So Crane Prairie does have bass. It's just down the road, but I didn't bring any chatterbaits. All right, let's get on it. Let's get to the kokanee fishing. You feeling better? You just couldn't stand laying around anymore, could you? Couldn't ask for a better campsite. We're off by ourselves. No barking. Well, we do have barking dogs, but they're quite a ways from us. But I'm no stranger to barking dogs. So, but yeah, beautiful campsite. But yeah. So far, got a big old skunkaroo, so hopefully this evening that changes. Oh, you guys, our weather went to poop. It was 86 degrees yesterday when we got here. And in the morning, it's predicted to be an inch of snow here. And this is the weather front that's moving in over Wickiup. That could be why the fishing shut down or the bite. I don't know. We drove way too far to just give up. We're gonna head out there and try to get some, right, Brian? So, wish us luck. Alright, we got lightning hitting the lake now, coming down to the water. Doggone it. It's quite an effort to get out of here if I'm out in the middle there when she really cuts loose. I'm the highest thing out here in the middle of the lake, too. Oh, guess we're gonna go hang around the fire and tell lies. Yeah, you don't want to be reading about me, do you? Ah, Brian, I think it was just passing. I think we're okay. I might take my flagpole down. I'm gonna keep going. You know what they say? I'm gonna keep it G-rated though. No, I'm gonna keep fishing. Fish or cut bait.
He made me move my battery back up front. It's his fault.
Oh, yeah, he would know.
No, he was talking about the weight distribution, and you know, you guys are experienced kayakers, and I don't have a problem with that because that's normally where I carry that anyway.
Good morning. It is a new day. It is a new day. We didn't wake up to snow. Had quite the rainstorm right before we got up. But new day, new hope. New friend showed up. Met us here right at daylight. He is a serious kokanee fisherman. We'll just call him Chris for short. And he set us up with some of his spot-on kokanee tackle. So we now have a Dodger that is designed for flatlining, and a special hoochie that he got from Captain Kidd's Tackle. I think, and if I said that wrong, I'll change it in the little description there or whatever. But and his special mix of corn, and can't wait to get out there. I got a 10-minute pedal to get there. It's to where I'm going to start fishing at where I was marking fish yesterday. But new day, new hope. Let's get some kokanee. All right, tide lines, we're going to get them this time. Oh, we're getting out there almost to the spot I'm going to start fishing. Whew. My legs are burning. It is now 9:15 a.m. Saturday morning. There are 3 boats on the lake and 2 kayaks, me being one of the kayaks. Marking lots of kokanee, just not getting anybody to bite. The water temperature keeps dropping on my graph. I'm now at 51 degrees surface temperature. So I think all that amazing fishing that everybody was doing the last few days in that sunny 86-degree weather, I think that all changed with this front that came in. Either that or I just totally suck as a kokanee fisherman. But I don't think that's the case. But I got a bigger excuse why I'm headed in. Brian did the cooking last night. He cooked baked beans and burnt in hot dogs or something, and it's kicking in, and I gotta head for the nearest tree when I get to shore. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna build a fire and warm up those baked beans and polish them off, and I don't know if I'm coming back out here or not. I can barely move my hands, barely move my fingers to turn the power button off on this GoPro. So yeah, if you tuned in to watch a bunch of kokanee getting caught, I warned you in the beginning that this wasn't the video for that. So anyhow, until next time, we'll find tight lines somewhere. If anybody's interested in buying or purchasing a Jackson Knarr kayak, I don't know how they are for catching fish because I haven't caught too many in it yet, but they do make a great table placement or table. They hold your potato salad and your what'd you call this? Jalapeno relish, homemade relish. Oh, dude. We were hoping for kokanee, but we'll take fancy hot dogs and homemade canned relish from Brian's wife. So we got a little bit of a snow flurry a little bit ago, and we decided to load the kayak. Oh, actually, I think it's starting to snow. Yeah, the snow is coming. It's just a day late. I think we're gonna wake up to snow. So we're gonna wrap this video up, and we're gonna have a hot dog on you guys.